What is something you said that makes younger generations say, wow, you are old? Trying to explain to my children what life was like before streaming. You mean you had to wait a whole week between episodes? Based on making them wait a day to watch the exciting conclusion of a two-parter. Oh, all the things I thought would get me feeling old. Broadcast television was not on my bingo card. Called it a tape when talking about a song. Had to stop and explain what a tape was. It went badly. Dude. I went to a flea market with a friend's kid, and there was a CD player. I had to explain to her what it was.
I'm 25, twarz głośno płacząca.
First, I tell young IT coworkers that I learned to program using punch cards. Then I have to explain what a punch card was. Had to adjust the rabbit ears on the TV. I just stand up and let the snap crackle pop of my knees say it all. My birthday is followed up by, you were born in the 1900s? I was born the same year the Berlin Wall fell. Funny enough, until recently I used to think it happened a long time ago. I guess history is closer than we think. I referred to an emoji as an emoticon. Get off the phone, I need to use the internet. Trying to explain to a teenager that a phone call and a website share the same physical wire, and that downloading a single low-res image would take 5 minutes of agonizing screeching noises, makes you sound like you survived the Oregon Trail. I'm older than the internet. Old woman. When I talk about my grandparents' rotary phone, sorry what, is usually the response my kids/nephews give me. In order to buy something, I had to actually go into stores and through checkouts with actual cashiers. There was no other option. Except eventually I could buy books and CDs on Amazon, which is further proof of my oldness. Edit. Oh, also catalog shopping. My husband will call someone's living space their pad. A younger guy at work was talking about how a site he was trying to get to wouldn't load on Chrome, so he was going to try Edge. I made a joking comment, maybe try Netscape Navigator. He and the other guys in the room gave me a blank stare and asked, what's that? I know Netscape Navigator has been an old reference for a long time, but usually somebody ** in the room gets it. Now, even my I'm an old guy jokes are old. It's kinda depressing. What time does that show start? I was talking about Lenny Kravitz, and the 20-something I was talking to said, is that Zoe Kravitz's dad? 3 channels plus PBS. Kicked out of the house after breakfast in the summer and told not to come back except for lunch, and then for dinner, and then back by dark. Telephones had cords, and answering machines were not invented yet. But of course, I am old. When we wanted to find a library book, we had to go to the card catalog and look through index cards. They don't even understand what that means or how that could work. Wings was the band Paul McCartney was in after the Beatles. Alta Vista.
Be kind, rewind.
I was born in 19. Was working with some kids at my job and told a story of the one time I threw up in my parents' car because I didn't have the strength to roll the window down. They said you just have to press that button. Well, there wasn't always a button, kids.